Wow, what an amazing finale.
First off, what a cap off to a phenomenal season.
Yeah, definitely.
Bootleg Opinions.
I know in Bootleg Opinions, we're always talking about the looks, but we never really talk about the smell. Which is why I want to share with you one of my favorite fragrance brands out there, Dozier, an alternative fairway to fragrances. They take luxurious and high-end fragrances and reproduce these famous brands that are $200 to $300 to just $29 to $59. I prefer something sweet and fruity, and sometimes a little bit earthy too. Which is why today I received the aromatic pineapple as well as the woody sandalwood. And what I love is that inside the box, there's a card that tells you exactly what's in the bottle. The inspiration, what it smells like, the ingredients. For example, the aromatic pineapple is inspired by one of YSL's fragrances. The bottles are super chic and minimalistic looking too. Plus, they're travel size friendly, so if you're having a night out, just drop it in your bag and go.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Thank you for putting me on, sis. Thank you for spilling.
Uh-huh. Alright, my darlings, let's try the woody sandalwood together. Very earthy, very musky, hints of wood, very sexy too. Now, let's try the aromatic pineapple together, okay? Very sultry, hints of pineapple, smells just like the original, just as expected. It smells really good. I think I'll be wearing this tonight.
Oh girl, I'm about to sign up right now.
Do it, girl. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description and use my code to get the lovely discount that you deserve. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose.
This is what I feel about this season that I think was its biggest strength. Not just the girls that were on it, but I feel like World of Wonder did a really good job at celebrating every girl. Like there's some seasons where you watch it and it's like
Yours.
Like making me lip sync next to 6 people. That's
Yeah.
rude. That's awful. But there's some seasons where you look at, then not just me. I don't care.
I'm just
It's
a dumb
reality show.
Yeah.
I'm privileged to be on it and thankful to have RuPaul's name above mine because it gets me paid more. But there's some seasons you watch where it's like a girl goes home or whatever, and it feels like she's an embarrassment, and there's just a stronger edit that you can find than that. And I feel like every edit celebrated each girl, even when it was like, oh, it's your time to go. But World of Wonder found a place to celebrate every contestant.
To make it seem like, thank you so much for your service.
They found a way to really just highlight these drag queens who they're spending their everything. And at this point, these 20-year-olds, we weren't in our 20s when we did Drag Race. I mean, were you?
I was 27, going on 28.
Oh, I was ancient already.
Yeah.
So kudos to the contestants, but also kudos to World of Wonder for figuring out how to make that sickening. That's fierce.
Yeah.
That's good TV. That's good drag TV.
Yeah, I mean, it only took 16 seasons and 9 All-Stars, but they figured it out. I'm just kidding around. But yeah, an amazing season. Point number 1, less riggory. Of course, it's a production show, but there's less riggory. I find it that in this season, if you do bad, you're on the bottom. If you lost a lip sync, you're going home. It's all about fairness, right? Even with this finale, spoiler alert, Nymphia won. I'm Team Sapphira all the way. But I feel like there was less riggory. Remember All-Star 7 where they edited the lip sync for Jinx and Monet? Number 2, just like you said, each queen got their moment. Compared to last season and previous seasons, especially last season, each queen maybe got a hint of screen time, especially Robin. But every queen really got their story told, and there's less production of, forcing the drama. Because I always feel like if you are a drag entertainer, whether you're doing drag, king, or creature, you don't need drama to field a television show.
No.
You can still be good and talented and loving and kind, and that can still be good television show too.
Yeah.
So bravo to that.
It felt like Drag Race was a celebration of drag because it didn't focus on the hardships or the dramatic moments, even though they happened, even though it had them. It just showed drag because that's enough drama.
Yeah, I love the season. Love it.
Yeah.
Hands down, one of my favorite seasons.
Yeah.
Since 6 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really care for my season because I didn't win. So.
like 69.
But anyway, an amazing finale. Props to Ru, props to World of Wonder, props to all the cast of season 16. We enjoyed it so much. And let's talk about the fashion looks, shall we?
Okay, let's get into the fashion.
So we first up have Mother, okay? She's not just Mother, she is your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queen, Sasha Colby, giving us Grecian silver goddess. She is bejeweled. She has this art headpiece that she has on that dangles all the way down to her breast. They're almost used as like pasties, which I really find intriguing.
It was so good.
Yeah.
You know, before Sasha...
I brought it in case, because you know.
And because, it's kind of her yanking. Before Sasha did Drag Race, we were on a hike together in LA.
A hike, like a mountain hike?
A hike, yeah.
Okay.
And it was before Carrie even did it. And she was like, I feel like Carrie's going to be on this year, and then I'm going to be the following season. And
it happened.
Mother's fully a witch. Like, I live.
And Shady too. She said, Carrie is going to be on, but I'm going to get on and actually win.
I know, and then she did.
But yeah, back to this look. The makeup is gorgeous, the body is glistening, and something that I feel like a lot of queens don't really pay attention to is applying some glistening, some moisture to the body. It really shines on camera. It looks great on stage.
Yeah.
We see this amazing built-in corset, and at the bottom it flares out. But in the middle area of the thighs, it almost looks like an upside-down chandelier with all the jewels dangling down, circling around her. It's just magical. And then we got this piece that's in the nude illusion with the stones bedazzled too. This is marvelous. A step down for sure.
Right. And it's just the way it like falls and opens up in its beauty and its glamour. I feel like it's a good representation of the goddess that Sasha Colby is. Like, it's so open and inviting and sparkling. I missed my time in LA with Sasha Colby. Like, she is this sickening all the time.
Yeah. You know, like some girls, if it's like a Hamburger Mary's, they'll give Hamburger Mary's that level of drag. But with her, even if it's $50, she'll give you $1,000 or $1 million performance, you know? Yeah.
Always. Every single day of her goddamn life.
Just like you said, she is a goddess. She's giving us Grecian goddess. The headpiece reminds me of Hermes. She's like the messenger. The messenger of drag.
I live. I can't wait to see what happens next for Sasha Colby.
What do you mean, like on Drag Race?
Well, no, just in, like there's life outside of Drag Race.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
But like now that she's not,
yes, there's life outside of Drag Race. FYI, okay? So go outside, go to the park, go to the museum, okay? Go to protest, vote.
Oh, my titty almost came out. You know, now that she's not America's next drag superstar, Nymphia Wynn is America's next drag superstar. Like, what happens next? After the rain is when it gets really real.
I always feel like now that you've done Drag Race, the possibilities are endless. You can be in movies, make music, go run as a senator.
You can be Mama You.
You can be Mama You or Mama Ho.
Oh yeah, I am
Honey
Mama
Davenport.
Ho. I am Mama Ho.
H-O, like 2 words, get it? There's Mama Ru, Mama Ho, Mama You. Got it? yeah. Mama Ru, pay attention, watch your back. Because Mama Ho and Mama You is coming for you.
Okay.
The possibilities are endless because you have your platform now, you have your followers, people know who you are, your time on Drag Race is your resume. You know, you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't think a lot of queens grasp onto that idea or understand that they think that, oh, I'm eliminated. Okay, that's the end of my career. Okay, I'm just gonna go home and cry about it and perform. No, life is in your own hands.
Right.
Do whatever you want to do.
Right. And you know, like, one of the things that was, like, really great for me because, told you that I got eliminated early, was that when I got home, I had a text message from you, like literally when I was getting out of my car, saying those things. And it was like super inspiring to just take this experience and make it what I wanted it to be, you know?
Yeah.
And like that was changing. That was life changing. Yeah.
No, yeah, seriously, like, just because some other queens on Drag Race have done music videos or films or whatever, you feel like you have to follow their footsteps. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. You really don't. Like, this whole YouTube thing, when I started doing, this is just an example for other people that are watching. Like, I do it because I like it, and it's my strength. I'm not gonna go put on music. Girl, the Ang Song, no. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so let me tell you about how legendary the Ang Song is. The Ang song is so legendary. It's actually the worst song released
Of
by a
Drag Race.
Drag Race contestant, which is an accomplishment.
Yeah, the golden boot, the golden,
It's the golden boot of drag songs.
the golden headphone.
I hold it with such esteem. I watch the video all the time.
Really? When you're
I think
depressed? You're like, wow, my life is not so bad.
pandemic. Like, you know, yeah, like, right?
Yeah, you're like, my drag ain't so bad after all, girl. But yeah, like, seriously, you can do whatever you want to do. But, you know, she has a tour that's happening around the USA and North America. Go check her out.
And ponytails. Ponytails on ponytails on ponytails.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. But yeah, congrats on your reign, Sasha. Doing us very proud. And I also want to say one thing about her and Anitra. They both have something very similar in common. I've noticed is that they don't clap back on Twitter or anybody. They, whatever the fans are saying, whatever, girl, I got to do. You know what I mean? Like, they go about their business and keep it moving. They keep it moving. They pay no attention to the naysayers. Yeah.
I feel like I look closer to Honey Mahogany than Honey Davenport right now.
Oh, because of the hair?
Well,
The
just
mop?
like the wrap dress and the, you know.
Oh, what they call it, the caftan?
Caftan, yeah, I live in Palm Springs. Oh, baby. If we're gonna look at Malaysia, the baby doll, Fox. I love this, I love this, I love this. I do like the feathers, and I do like that she did it in brown, because I feel like brown's a color that's not even celebrated enough. What I'm not a huge fan of is the white coming up the center, because it kind of looks like my chest hair. You know, like how like I have like I'm like old, so like, I have like daddy chest hair. And it reminded me of my chest hair. I was like, is she rocking a chest beard? Her makeup is stunning. I think that that's been like a whole level up since her season.
Let's talk about the makeup first. Something I think most people, you and I, can probably relate
Can
to
we
it too.
zoom in? Is that possible?
Yeah, can relate to about the makeup is once you've done TV, you realize how you actually look in HD instead of being in the nightclub. So I think that, I know there's a lot of criticisms from the fans. Why do queens and kings go on drag, well, maybe just queens for Drag Race, but why do queens go on Drag Race and when they come back out, they paint softer, you know, you see yourself in HD.
Yeah, and also like, you know, they give you like a lifetime supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I know before Drag Race, I was literally poor. I was homeless, even though I'm pretty legendary. I was doing sickening stuff.
Yeah, winning, slaying titles.
Yeah,
Patrick
I know.
Whittaker. Miss USA, what year? Miss America.
Miss America,
2014,
2015. 14, 15.
I knew it was around that area because
yeah.
I was with my ex at that time and we went to see you. And then,
Oh yeah, you were with your ex.
Yeah.
The big booty with the furry booty?
yes, I remember. Okay, so back to Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. So you got chest hair, right?
Yeah.
So when I first saw this, I was like, okay, she's giving tribute to like a bird. And then I realized, oh, she's representing a effing fox. Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. So it's brown with white.
Should I get it?
Yeah, I didn't care for the feathers over here in white too because when I first saw it, I was like from far away, right? Because when the queens come out, it's a wide shot, so you don't see all the details. I was like, she looks like a bird giving birth to. She looks like a bird. She looks like a bird giving birth to an egg, and the egg is coming out of the
her
anus.
titties.
Of her anus.
Her anus?
Yeah, you know, like you know.
Is her anus in the front though?
No, but that's what it's giving me because you know, like when it opens, like the egg's like pushing out. What I would have done is instead of doing, is that your phone? Okay,
No.
what I would have done is I would have just done nude illusion over here in her skin color and done white stones instead.
When is the last time you saw an anus though? Because that would
anus?
look like an anus.
No, you know, like
You
when
need to get laid.
it's true. I am Mama You for a reason. Okay, I've already done giving birth. You know, like when a chicken push out like an egg.
I've never seen the chicken push out an egg. Have you seen the chicken push
Yes,
out an egg?
girl. Yes, girl. That's what it's kind of giving me. It's like, like pushing out.
I love that I'm reacting to like a chicken pushing out an egg like it's abnormal when that's totally nature, and I wouldn't react negatively if I saw a bottom pushing out a load on Twitter.
Pushing out what?
A load.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Who's doing laundry? What?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like the look or no?
I do.
I do.
I say yes.
I will also have to say that the details on this outfit is spectacular. Even the feathers got stones on them. Like, you can tell that she spent money on it. But I just feel like the execution is a little bit lost. Also, the hair, I would have done a different color because we got the white here and the white here. It's just,
And it's a different white.
Yeah.
too. But another white that I do like in the look is how the white comes up from underneath of the
Oh, yeah,
petals at the
that I
bottom.
enjoy.
It feels like a highlight for the whole piece, and I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah. But if you don't get the reference, then it's kind of a miss.
At first, I was like, "Oh, that looks like me when I get out the shower."
It needs to read a little bit better, you know.
Right. Let's go.
Next up is Miss Hershii-Jeté LiqCour, serving you blue. Ooh la la. I feel like the dress is very beautiful. I like that the blue is sticking up to the jewelries, as well as the hair and the swirls. But I do feel like we could have added maybe 2 more inches at the bottom, exaggerated, give us a triangle at the bottom because it is the finale. So I would like to see maybe 2 more yards on the outfit. And one last thing is, I feel like there's a lot of blue over here. We got the blue stripe over here, the blue hair, the blue, pieces on the shoulders. I would have done cuffs instead of dangling earrings because it did get lost a little bit. So I would love to see that on her so that it frames her face a lot more. But nonetheless, she looks stunning in this.
Right. I especially like the cutouts on the hips.
Yeah.
I think that that's really cool. I might have stoned in the brown.
Yeah.
Like a brown stone to make it even more sparkly in the hips. I would have changed the color of the shoe. The shoe, I would have a blue shoe, especially since you get such a peekaboo of the shoe in the walk.
Yeah. Okay, if it's peekaboo with the blue, then I don't mind the length of the dress because there's something to see other than...
Right. But the dress is sickening.
Yeah, she does look beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Actually.
Your
and
turn.
the makeup is really, really right. Is this Miss Mirage coming
Yes,
up next?
Miss Mirage Amuro.
Now, first up, can we start from the neck up? The hair is right.
It is science, girl.
The hair is giving All-Stars tease.
Yeah.
Like, the hair is right. The way that it even moves when she came around that curve, like the way that it flowed was really, really sickening. I feel like even her makeup's a level up from like when we saw her walk in the workroom till now. Like, I feel like that's a huge step.
Question, you might know this because you're a lot closer to Sapphira than I am. We are sisters, but you're a lot closer to her.
Yeah, that's my best.
Yeah. So, do you know if they filmed the finale shortly after the season or no?
Ooh, I'm not exactly sure.
Because...
I don't remember because I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay, cool. Because for the first time in a long time, this is not a live audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like...
I mean, no, this was a live audience. I was invited. I was on tour in Australia.
Really? So those are not like background actors or like the production like people?
No, the people's parents and stuff in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they can invite like fans, friends, and family, but not like outsiders.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Like, I think everybody got a couple, and then there was like just a few other audience members invited. But I was invited, but I was on tour in Australia last summer.
Oh, okay. Do you remember when it was that you were on tour in Australia that you couldn't go?
August 13th. It was filmed on my birthday.
August 13th. This was filmed. Oh, so it was filmed shortly after wrapping then.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because they filmed it during the summer.
I don't know.
So.
I don't know,
Yeah, they filmed it, like, I think May or June last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, because, the people watching in the comments, they always love to correct me if I'm wrong. You know how they are. No, that is not blue. That is turquoise. No, that is not a lace front. That is a heart front.
Right. I was actually a little hurt because I was like, I wouldn't be there for my bestest finale.
Yeah.
And it was shot on my birthday.
Yeah.
But I had a really bomb-ass little tour, so
yeah. Oh, back to the look. I'm sorry.
Back to look. Okay. I do really like the look a lot. I do think that, well, it's so, like, on point Mirage, and, like, there are a couple different nudes going on here. And I would have liked them to all be the same nude, is my only critique.
Okay.
Like, the nude in the tight, to the nude in the bodysuit, to the color of her skin. And there's 3 different colors.
Like plain Jane's, look from the ball. People were reading her, your breast, your tights, your skin, your face, your neck. There's like 5 different shades.
Listen, it happens. I mean, like, listen, I'll be having some multiple shades too, but, like, that's my one, like, critique, right? Because we're critiquing looks.
Yeah.
But that's my one critique is that there's a couple different nudes going on here. But I do like the aesthetic. I love that she gave you stripper sickening moment again. Mm-hmm. The shoe is right, because it's like the platform that she can clank, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And do her number 4 pose. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, where it looks like it's the number 4.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, what an incredible entertainer we were blessed to see on this season. Like, wow.
An amazing lip sync assassin, too.
Yeah, I would pay good gay money to go see Mirage perform.
She would pay good $2.
Yeah, I didn't win any of those.
Yeah.
But I did go to the finale party today, and it was an open bar, and I took that as a challenge win.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I might have won anything on Drag Race, but tonight, RuPaul got me drunk.
I'm smelling the tequila right off her skin right now. There's two aesthetics to Mirage. I feel like one is very Vegas, very pastel, very showgirl, and then there's the other side. It's like very raver chick, mixing a lot of colors together that are neon and bright. And in this one, she's giving us the latter, right? I love the hair, I love the makeup, I love the shoes. It goes really well with this look because it's really dark and really sexy at the same time too. What I would have changed are the gloves, just because the bottom is already a very solid, strong, bold black. I would have done maybe like lacing like the bottom of the shoes, or like mesh black instead, or don't even bother with the gloves at all, because I feel like there's just a lot of bold colors going on. And I do agree with you about the nude illusion. I did see that there was a shine on the nude. You know, like when you buy bodysuits from AliExpress, and this got this shine to the nude that they do. Do you know what I'm talking about?
But they don't sell bodysuits on AliExpress in my color, which is why I'm releasing a new hosiery line called Honey's Hose, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, exactly. You can do anything you want with Drag Race.
Okay.
Are you really going to do it?
Yeah.
You should really do it because nobody else is really doing it.
I actually already am.
Yeah, because you will make a lot of money. Because the thing about with business and selling things, you have to find something that the people need that's not out there. It could be a very small niche. It can be, you know, maybe a small demographic. But if you have that one product that can solve a problem out there, you're making money, honey.
Well, get ready. Look for it. Honey's Hose will be dropping this summer.
And I would also done some colors in the back too of the outfit, because I feel like in the back there was nothing going on. Also, I'm not too keen about the colors here. I would have brought it down just a little bit more, just because there's a wide nude over here.
I would have enjoyed this even more if Just had a whole bodysuit as opposed to a leotard.
Yeah.
So that, like, the legs match. And, like, maybe even a sleeve so that the arms match. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have one solid color of nude with the black and the neon coming through would have been the whole ticket for me.
Yeah, I like the top, you know, the head up, and I also like the waist down. Just over here, I feel like it's a little bit questionable. You see over here, like, around the bra area, where it just kind of stops. It should have gotten
Maybe
smaller. You know, it should have gone smaller, trailed away, instead of just, like, cut.
See,
you know?
you're a designer, not a seamstress. I knew it all
I'm a
along.
seamstress. I'm a seamstress with no fashion taste, with very questionable fashion taste. All right, Miss Amanda Tori meeting is next, serving us a very bold purple. I like the gown, I like the sleeves, but I feel like the hair is the wrong hair choice for this, because this hair is very Texas, very pageantry, very old school.
It definitely ages her, for sure.
It's for someone older. If she was wearing a dress that was something like Plasma would wear, then this hair would work. But it just seems like this hair is from 2 generations ago, and then this outfit that she has on, it's very of the now. But anyway, I would have done like maybe a ponytail, like maybe a sugar and spice dip for the finale. Still very young, but you can still be very formal too, right?
Right.
I like the color mixing of the green and the purple. The lime green, I think, is done really well. It outlines her body really well, giving her a beautiful hourglass figure. And I think the dress is at a right length. We see the extra fabric and yards of the fabric in the back, so it gives her a great shape too. Yeah, bravo, Amanda. Just the hair.
Yeah.
And also, my issue with the hair is a different shade of purple, too.
That's my biggest issue with it.
Because the hair is very pastel, very soft, very girly, right? But then the outfit is, like, very dark, very bold, very in your face, you know. Sorry, that was a mouthful.
No, I'm not mad at that. Listen, I love the gown. Absolutely adore it. Miss Amanda has had the biggest makeup glow up of the entire cast, which she's competing with some beasts, so that's saying a lot. This particular way that it comes and falls, like there's like a bubble here.
Yeah.
That cutoff to her really definitely ages her. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you fully. The hair is not right. But this whole like little glove situation coming off of that, expect one of those from me. I'm stealing that. I got a huge old man arms, so like I like a big bulky glove around there. I'm into it. So yeah, I live.
Next up is Miss Geneva Karr, giving you a what? A car tire in the purse. So this is AI generated.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's AI generated, just like Mhi'ya's outfit. Do you remember her outfit that she wore in green? It was AI generated, so this is AI generated too. And I think that in AI, it works because the purple is a lot darker, whereas I feel like with Geneva, it's a lot softer. So I feel like with the AI version, it works because there's 2 bold colors, where I feel like with this one, we got a soft, again, like Amanda's outfit. I mean, hair. It's very pastel. It's very soft. And I think it also works here for the AI because the front of the dress is a lot higher. And then she got boots on. So there's differentiation of the top and the bottom. And we can still see some legs. Whereas I feel like over here, a lot of it is kind of lost.
Yeah, it's like one straight line across. And like even in the AI version, there's multiple lengths in the hip area. So there's the hip part that comes down.
Yeah.
And then there's a smaller skirt part above that. Like all curves together. But with Geneva's, it's just one straight line across. And then also with the AI version, the way the hips come out is kind of like how when everybody read me for my entrance look saying that they don't look like actual people's hips.
I liked it. I thought it was very avant-garde.
It was Garrel Sprout.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. But the way that the AI's version hips come out are like very much in that Mugler, like ant. Remember when they did the whole beat, the insect collection? But on Geneva, it doesn't give that same like volume
Structure.
out. There's structure out, and that's where I got a little lost. Even the way that the necklace creates so much space between the boobs and the neck in the AI as compared to what Geneva did with a more dangly necklace. There was just a lot of like space in the AI that wasn't in Geneva's.
It ends up looking like clutter over here a little bit. Also, the AI, the hair was a lot more up so that we saw a lot of pulling of the body, so it elongates her body. But I do appreciate her having this train in the back. There's extravaganza in there, and she lined it. Your momager is calling.
Oh gosh. We're still filming.
We're still going. But I do appreciate that there's extravaganza with the train in the back, and she lined it with the Drag Race flag, hinting that she's on Drag Race and she's a Drag Race queen. But yeah, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more of editing involved. Not so much with the outfit, but more like placing the hip area, maybe a different tone of purple too.
The inspiration was absolutely flawless, and this is not that bad.
Okay, so do you like it?
No.
No, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. She didn't do awful. Like, you still looked good. You still look presentable. You still look like a Drag Race finale.
Yeah.
But looking at your inspiration to this is definitely what what you ordered and what came.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Miss Megami, our winner of She Done Already Done had hers as runner-up. And I know this is very her brand. She's very Satan, she's very dark, she's all about the devil and stuff like that. This is for her horror community, right? I do appreciate the print is reflected in that too. But this dress is just a tube dress, right? It's just so simple. It reminds me of like something you wear on the street, something you go to the mall in. But I do like the hair.
Called it mall drag.
But I do like the hair with the horns, the jewelry that's like very spidery, the dark makeup, the spidery eyes, and I do like the fabric dangling too. But I just feel like we need more of a dramatic shape and silhouette for the dress. Either elongate it and then have the fabric even more. Imagine her just walking down that runway and just fabric, yards and yards of fabric just flying behind her instead of just, 3 yards?
Yeah.
I don't even think it's 3 yards. It's probably 2 yards of fabric dangling onto her. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see the silver shoes. It should have been a different color.
I love that you think this beautiful, thick woman was only wearing 2 yards of fabric. That's at least 10.
Oh, no, I mean this.
That's at least 10.
You think that's at least 10? The flat fabric in the back? I don't think that's 10.
That's not a small lady.
Okay. Well, I've only seen her once in person. So.
Yeah. Well, man, I've never seen her in person, but she's thick and sexy on her Instagram. Okay. I would have never worn that silver shoe. I would have impeccably in all of the lines of it and like a root beer color stone.
Ooh.
Stone the out of it. So if it was just gonna be simple, that it sparkled, that it said finale. If you're gonna be Satan, just be a sparkly Satan. Like it's drag.
Although I do like the necklace, right? It just feels so bold against the dress because it's not nude, right? But it's almost on the same spectrum as nude that it gets lost.
Yeah. Yeah, it just didn't have a little like, ooh, this is the finale factor for me.
So what is this giving you?
It's giving me like, I'm about to turn this out on Saturday night at the club.
2 a.m., right?
At 2 a.m. It's giving me that. And I'm here for it. I'm going to pull out all of the dollars in my money. Like, all of the dollars in my money. Wow, that's tequila. But I don't think it's the finale.
Yeah. The mug and the hair I enjoy, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Next up is Miss Xunami Muse. Wow.
She can do nothing wrong to me. I actually turned to Xunami today and it said, it's not just how stunning you look every time, it's your vibe. Like, her vibe shines through in this look, I feel like. The colors, the shape, the hair, the textures, the texture in the hair. It's just so beautiful and black. And I love it. I love it.
It's so beautiful. I want to follow up on what you said. It's not just her vibe, but she makes it look so effortlessly done. It's just like, this is it. Yeah. I think also one thing I've heard before too, if it takes someone to make it look effortless, it takes them years and years of making it perfection to look effortless. So props to you, Xunami.
Yeah.
I love the bangles on the arm. I love the shape of this. I think it's very fashion forward too. I like all the colors together with the swirls and the texture on the fabric too. So beautiful. Oh, in the back with the chain too.
Everything.
Gorgeous. Yeah. But Miss Congeniality, also love her in that white look too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
She knows she was winning, girl. She was like, girl.
She's it.
Do you remember Deja Sky? She wore Miss Congeniality's look, the one that Sandra Bullock wore.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, it was an awful look, but it was a reference for Miss Sandra Bullock for Miss Congeniality.
Did she win Miss Congeniality?
No, it went to somebody else. It went to Cornbread, I think. Yeah. So, so it zoomed into Deja's face, like.
Oh, she thought she was getting Congeniality.
Yeah, but she knew. And congratulations to Xunami Muse winning Miss Congeniality, as well as Sapphira. For the first time ever in Drag Race history, we have a double crowning for Miss Congeniality.
I'm not mad at that.
And for the first time ever...
$25,000.
Yeah, $25,000, girl. Next up is Plasma, serving her signature drag, very 1950s drag, very of the cinematic Hollywood era, right? Love the hair, right? It matches the dress that she's wearing, same generation. But I also feel like she hinted it with a bit of the now, especially with the stars, the appliques on the outfits, the way that it truffles down the runway too. We got the shoulder moment and the tulle moment in the back too. It hits the floor, it's the right length. This is gorgeous. And I can definitely see her on All Stars very soon. She's not going away anytime soon.
Very soon, like, Plasma's it. This is stunning. She looks like a trophy.
Yeah, she does. The golden trophy.
Yeah.
Trophy wife.
I see it. I live. Everything down to the appliques is really, really, really right. It's just well done. Whoever did this, kudos. This is good.
You see the back when you add more fabric, it just gives you something more than just a dress. Referring back to Megami, Hershii,
Okay, baby. Okay, so first off, I just have to say
the guy. Her.
Yeah.
Mhi'ya Iman LePage.
Okay,
That's why she didn't want to introduce. She forgot the name.
I knew Mhi'ya, but I was just thinking Queen of Flips.
Oh, Queen of Flips.
Okay.
Oh, right, because she branded herself as the Queen of Flips.
Yeah. So Mhi'ya's from Miami, and I love Miami drag. That guy that I'm, seeing is from Miami. And we just vibe on Mhi'ya's drag so fiercely. Like, this is black drag. This is black drag. I love and appreciate it.
Very Miss Continental.
Yeah.
A little bit, right?
It's Miss something. I don't know about Miss Continental.
I wouldn't say it's now Miss Continental. I would say like maybe earlier stages of Miss Continental. This is very old school drag.
It's old school black drag too. This is right.
Yeah.
And Mhi'ya's another one. That face is a come up. That mug is right. The skin is skinning. It looks soft. It looks beautiful. Right? The skin is skinning.
When did that thing for queer people lingo come around? Like, oh, the face is facing, the math ain't mathing.
The Yuha's Ewing.
The Honey Davenport is porting.
Back to Mhi'ya, I say yes. I say yes to the dress. I think it's great. I think it's really, really awesome.
One fun fact, well, not really a fun fact. Maybe it's a fun fact for the viewers, right? But not a fun fact for her. Is that she had a designer made a lot of her looks for the season, and they never came through with the looks, and hence we saw what we saw on Drag Race. But I think that if she brought this level of drag onto Drag Race, the outcome for her might have been a little bit different because she is a great performer. And I think that when you know that your package ain't that good and the suitcases, what you have, it affects your confidence a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
And you know the whole gig on drag, and this is to anybody interested in doing drag, wanting to start drag, the whole gig on drag is 95% you filling your oats.
Yeah.
And if you can't fill your oats, then it can't be great.
Yeah. I feel like all of it has to be your confidence, having fun, because if you're not confident and don't know who you are and you're not having fun, it's gonna freaking show to the
It's
audience.
not it.
They can smell the fear, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, back to this look. I love the hair. I love the silver in the hair that's being reflected on the outfit as well. The nude illusion is done really well here. This is what I was referring to from Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. You know, the nude illusion with some stones on it, the V-neck, and then we get the tassels dangling from the arms, both sides, onto the dress, right? Though I would prefer if the dress was a little bit higher with the fringe. Just a little bit higher. Because it was probably fine when the person was making it, adding the fringe onto the dress, but when you wear it, it's just so heavy that it pulls everything down, so that, you know, you might want it from here, but when you wear it, it's just so heavy, it ends up starting from over here.
Yeah.
You know? That's my only
It could
little
also
critique.
have worked if it was a little lower, too.
Yeah, that would have worked too. Yeah, but really good job. Yes, mother. Yes, Queen of Flips.
Oh, wake up, it's Dawn! I think Dawn looks like a beautiful magical creature every single time. Dawn is flawless. There's a lot of details and a lot of things going on. Way more than I can ever understand. But it's done so well every time.
Yeah, she's an engineer, she said.
I actually sat next to her at the finale tonight.
And did she smell like Dawn?
I like the smell of Dawn.
Yeah.
Here are my favorite parts of it. I like the pink accents a whole lot. Dawn has so many things going on. It's a lot to ingest. And so I often have a hard time even critiquing it because it creates such a like wow reaction for me, her drag. Like it's like, okay, and nothing, and nothing, and nothing, and that thing, and that thing. And I love those things about it. But my favorite things are feathers coming out of the ears. And the fact that they so excellently match the feather coming out of the hair and the gloves.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful accent. It's just always well thought out with Dawn. I like it.
I like it too. It's very creature, it's very paradise, magical, mythical creature too. It was giving me like a creature from the snow mountains, and she's one of those like birds or something that's kind of created or mutated from the mountains. And I love the face makeup matching the entire look. It's very icy, very cold. Just like you said, I love the fuchsia hint with the ears. This is a very beautiful look. I love it.
I live.
Her drag reminds me a little bit of Crystal Method because you did bring something up like where it's a lot going on, but it all works together as a whole. You know what I mean? Oh, the cape. She's the queen of the snow mountains, honey.
Oh, gosh. Baby, baby, baby. This is drag.
Should we say her name at least? Give her.
Yes,
give
I
her her
will.
flowers.
I'm just trying to like get there. Morphine, love, Dion, right? That's how they're all.
Morphine loved Dion, yes.
Well, I love Morphine. Like, hey, what a beautiful energy and a beautiful spirit on this entire season. And the way she rocked that Lollapalooza last week. Like an incredible entertainer. And what a gorgeous body. I might low-key be in love with Morphine.
Yeah.
Like, she is so painted and still so pussy. And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Because a lot of times when the girls get really, really painted, they look like...
Me. Busted.
Girl, shut up. You paint in
kidding.
like 10 seconds.
Because I
And
don't
you
know how to
look-
do makeup.
But something about Morphine's face, even when it's like stamped, looks like yes.
It's like one of the housewives' makeup. It's like painted, but it's still giving like very puss.
It's very puss. Now let's get into this dress. The shape is absolutely right. I think that it's stoned within an inch of his life in all of the correct ways. I love the Lamira towels.
Ooh, the mirrors, yes.
This is a knockout of the park for me. I say yes.
This outfit is very showgirl, very Latina. Just like you said, I love the stoning of the mirrors and the stones, the actual stones itself. They're done really well. I like the hair is well done. It's up. But I would like to see a few more extra yards of fabric in the back though. Just because it's like, kind of, tubey.
I'm not mad at
You're not
it
mad at
too. Not when you that pussy.
Okay.
Jessica Rabbit ain't had no train.
Okay.
This is vaginal. This motherfucker is ovulating.
Yeah.
Like, this is right.
What about a fur stool. I would have liked that.
I just think...
You don't like it? Okay.
I don't think that this needs extra.
Okay. I'm very extra, so I always like to push the girls to be even more extra.
Yeah, but sometimes there's some majesty in just being flawlessly, like, pussy.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's
And
fine.
I think that this is, like, flawless. I threw my hands up and, like, love this. This is right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's the fabulous thing of having a review show is that when two people come together, they can have different opinions and still respectfully love each other.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody's reality of drag is so different. You know what I mean? Like, I love over the top and
I like all
drag things. You're also cool with things that are a little bit toned down a little bit too, you know? Yeah.
I think it's spectacular when you find things that are toned down and entertaining, because I sometimes feel like the cop-out and the easy way is, I'm just going to add more, I'm going to make it bigger. But, like, there's something beautiful in simplicity.
Okay. For me, I want a little bit more because it's just the finale.
Yeah.
If that just for a red carpet, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? But,
Right,
like,
okay.
For stage, because when I'm thinking stage, Broadway, theater, over the top, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking when I'm thinking for finale.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I see that.
Production,
I see that too.
you know. Next up is Q, serving us royal blue. First off, the hair. Gorgeous. It's like she has her own crown on. Okay, even though, you know, she didn't make it to top 3. And we see hints of the blue in the hair as well. Love the shoulders. I also love the fact that she used solid material for the shoulders. But in the middle, it's crystallized. It's crystallized. And then we even see a moment of the French at the bottom as well. So when she walks, there's movement with the French. And then at the bottom, we see a huge train, okay? Not just a 2-yard or 3-yard train, but like 5 to 8 yards of train in the back. This is gorgeous, especially when she does the turn to go back. Ugh, even when her body is like already, you know, exited the stage, the fabric is still there. That's why I enjoy a train in the back. Because it leaves the audience wanting more. That you haven't fully left. You've left your mark, even though you have left.
But if we all do a train, then
it'll be all, yeah, true, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do love this. I don't know if it's serving me like an elegant Lisa Simpson with the hair, or if this is like the devil in the blue dress is the inspiration. But whatever it is that she was going for,
Lisa Simpson, oh my god.
like an elegant Lisa Simpson.
Yeah, no, I know.
Lisa Simpson is a fashion icon.
Yeah, she is the queer icon, honey. Lisa
with
Simpson.
one look for like, you know, decades. This is... This is so right. I really don't mean that as a read.
I know,
like,
but
it's
that's not too bad. The hair is not too bad.
No, I love the hair. I love the hair. But it's a high fashion Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
And
This is Q Simpson.
Q Simpson all day. And I love it. I love everything about this. It is a yes for me. Her like movement as she like came down as well. Like she is feeling it. Here's one thing that I would like to celebrate about Q at the finale.
She can finally kind of walk. I'm just kidding. That was...
It's not that. Okay, this is gonna sound shady, but like I'm just want to celebrate where we are now. This entire season, Q's lace fronts looked like somebody put like a band-aid on her forehead. And now this is what a lace front looks like.
Yeah.
Like I got the most perfect lace. However, Q used to do this thing where she contoured her like forehead very, very like brown, and she's very light. And then it would make the lace underneath of it. If you look through the season, you can see it on literally every single runway. It looks like she has like a headband or a band-aid over her lace. And this is the flawless hairline. And I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it too. Love it too.
Ooh, baby, now we get into the top 3. Next up is Nymphia Win. I love this. I love how much yellow she's worn. I love her banana thing. I really wish that people had given me the space to celebrate my Bumblebee as much.
I liked it.
Thank you. Yeah. But like, I got like some like bad critiques like, why she keep doing Bumblebee shit? But like, this is done bananas all season. And like, y'all be like, oh yeah, bananas. Like, literally the same color. But this is flawless. Everything down from the reveal to the stoning, to the way it falls, to the way she clearly practiced modeling it. This is it.
Yeah. About Nymphia, it's very her, very camp, very theatrical. She gave you a full production from the entrance from A to B to C. She first takes off the brown part of the banana, and then peels the banana. And then at the end of the runway, she was using the banana peels as almost like a fan. It's like, I'm so hot.
It's lovely.
Yeah, and she's like the thing that's growing out of it. So this is very well done. And like you said, she practiced. Next up is Plain Jane, serving us a red. I don't think I've ever seen her in red before. Mostly it's like teal or like black.
Black, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a new color for me. Though, I wouldn't mind her doing something in a color that we've seen before, just because it's the finale, to remind us, like, this is who you are. Thank you so much. You know, Sapphira did blue with gold, and then with Nymphia we did yellow, and then I would love to see something in a color that we're familiar with her.
That, like, calls back to her time on Drag Race. I think it's great. I think it's flawless.
Yeah.
I want this costume. I want to wear it. But in a way that I felt, like, emotionally connected to the character that Dawn was presenting, Nymphia was presenting.
It was very dumb.
It was very dumb. I don't know that this said anything about Plain other than it's a stunningly beautiful look.
Yeah, I would have done maybe the breastplate too. That's very her, remember?
Right.
I would have probably brought the, is it Butterfinger?
Burger finger.
Burger finger back to something like that. Something pink, sex, BDSM, black, latex, because that's her kind of brand too. But yeah, it is a very beautiful look. We see that she brought her red crown, very crystallized, matching with the earrings, the necklace, the top with the crystals, the tulle. Though I will say, I think she used only like maybe 2 or 3 layers of tulle at the bottom. I want it even fuller, just because the top is so solid, and at the bottom, it's okay to use see-through fabric, but it just needs to balance out with the top. And I feel like it wasn't balanced out.
I did like that it looked so much like a dress until she, like, opened it. I like that.
Yeah, but it is flawless nonetheless. Yeah, very well done.
The necklace is definitely giving me earrings plaza, though.
Is that a compliment or no? It's not too bad, that necklace.
Okay, I'll go first on this one. The next one is Sapphira Cristál is my best friend in the whole world. This person has just completely inspired me their whole time on Drag Race, their confidence. And tonight on the runway, we saw that again. I love the spear and bringing our culture into this. All the titties are out because, you know, I like my titties out as much as I can. This is my best friend, so you ain't getting me to say anything other than how great they are because I live every day in awe of this human being.
Yeah, very good job. She looks really great too. Back to what you were saying, she brought her culture here with the spear, with the colors, with the gold and the blue and the hair. Oh my god, it is full on drag. Eleganza and extravaganza. She just didn't give you just wig for Drag Race, but she gave you over the top, grand. The blue at the bottom, the ruffles, and that train in the back. Gorgeously done. So, Train. I call her Train for a second. So Q had a train that was like solid blue fabric only, but with her, she gave you ruffles. She gave you textures. So when she was leaving and when she was walking, it kind of bounced too. Very beautiful. Oh, one last note too. When she had the spear at the end of the runway, she held it and she went, "Mother has arrived." I like that. Yeah, she gave us a full-on presentation.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
also, T.S. Madison's face tonight looked so wonderfully gorgeous.
Yeah, she does.
Like, she always is a stunning woman, but Maddie looked extra special beautiful tonight.
Okay, I know that the judges look really good too, Ru too, right? What I don't really want to see is the cutaways when the people are lip syncing, or when the queens are walking. I don't want to see your face. I want to see the queens' looks when they walk down the runway, from start to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a full-on look. And here is our favorite look. Congrats, Miss Wins. Now let's talk about Miss Congeniality and the final lip sync.
I did not think it was going to be a double. And I did not think that for the first time in Drag Race history, we had somebody who was in the top also win Miss Congeniality. It's normally not someone who's a contender for the actual crown. And I thought that was really cool because it just went to prove that, like, I'll cut it. Like, I'll do whatever the thing is. Like, no, you can win with kindness. In fact, you'll go a lot further in life with that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really, really cool. And I obviously super love Sapphira and Xunami and think they both look great. I think it was, like, a little unfortunate that they made Sapphira run out here with that little wrap on her head.
Oh, she was getting ready for...
She was getting ready to turn up. And like, that's such a big moment in her life that I wish that she was given space and time to have.
Get ready for it.
Yeah.
And let them know that, hey, everyone is eligible for Miss Congeniality.
I have no idea what filming was like. She hasn't told me anything of that. Like, she has a whole NDA. I don't know anything about what actually went down. But I did see her come out in a little head wrap and an orange little dress covering up her, whatever she had going on. Clearly, she didn't have time to, like, prep the over-the-top glamour that we've seen from her the entire season, for that moment. And I wish she was given that.
Yeah, I agree, totally agree. But I did see Xunami and Sapphira in the top. I just didn't know how they were going to vote, but I'm very happy that it was a double crowning because both deserved it. And $25,000.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Was it $25,000? No, that's for the runner-up. It was $5,000 each.
No, it was $25,000.
For Miss Congeniality?
Yeah.
Somebody fact check.
No, it was $10,000.
And they split it, I think, right? And then every queen got a $2,000 tip too from Cash App.
Let us know in the comments. What is it?
Yeah. Let's talk about the final lip sync.
Okay.
It was between Nymphia Wind as well as Sapphira Cristál to Kylie Minogue's famous gay queer anthem. It's
Padam.
Padam. What do you think about that?
I think it was great. I think it was a really solid, beautiful, entertaining way to end the season. They both really brought like their own unique like thing to the lip sync that was really both wonderful to watch.
The tequila's kicking in even more. She can't speak anymore.
I know. I'm trying to figure out the like words of how to put it because I think that tonight we witnessed one of the best lip syncs in
In
Drag
a
Race.
long time. You know why I think so too? So in previous seasons, season 9, season 10, season 11, season 12, 13 especially, 14, did we see it? No. The queens lip sync like 2-3 times before they even got to the finale. By the time you got to the finale, you're out of tricks, you're out of energy, you're out of breath. What the f*** are you doing? But the queens tonight, although they lip sync to, the production's choreography for their own songs, but that's just something they've rehearsed already. Whereas with the lip sync for your life, yes, you have to know your words, you do have to prepare, but some of it, maybe 1/3 of it, has to be in the moment. You connecting with the audience. You maybe, you have your opponents moving, so you have to adjust your choreography and your moments a little bit more. So I feel like it was a success this way that the queens lip synced for their life one time only, although we see them lip sync 2 times, right? But they lip synced for their life one time only. So they gave their all with one lip sync. And I also really enjoyed this lip sync between Nymphia and Sapphira because it was a performance. They were in the moment performing it rather than, I don't want to, it doesn't sound cute when I say it, but like sometimes when you're in the bottom or lip syncing for your life, you just end up doing everything because you want to win, that it ends up looking desperate. Does that make sense? So they were just literally performing in the moment, knowing their words, delivering their choreography, whether they have balloons, whether they have a reveal, whether they were doing splits. Sapphira with the fangs. I thought that was really adorable too. So they were just literally performing in the moment for us.
Yeah, and it was reveals and reveals without them being all the way obvious.
Yeah.
As we've seen on other seasons. When
Season 10, 11.
Season 10, when the girls came out, like, I grew up in West Philadelphia, so when I went to go to, like, catch the bus to school, I had to wear layers on layers on layers, look like an Eskimo. And, like, those girls on season 10 looked like there was me waiting for the school bus.
Yeah.
Like, they was layered. But this didn't look like that. This didn't give that. And I loved it. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think Nymphia won the lip sync?
By a little bit. By a little bit. What about you?
I don't think that Nymphia won the lip sync or this season. However, this moment is so special because I'm first off, I'm very happy that she did win. But this moment is so special because to me, the only thing that I could think of that it's kind of like is like, I know this is going to sound deep, but like when Barack Obama became president, it made something feel so possible for me to do anything.
Yeah.
And we've had this beautiful show that is the epicenter of our queer culture not celebrate an East Asian winner with that crown yet. And to have that happen tonight, that needed to happen. Yeah. And I think Nymphia is an excellent representation of that.
I'll go back to what you were saying before too. I think that Sapphira won the whole season too. I think she devoured, she slayed, she knocked it out of the park. Nymphia is coming up close as well as Plain Jane. Well, maybe not plain Jane. Well, both of Nymphia and Sapphira are way ahead of. Let me just say this in a nice way. It's the correct top 3, okay? But I feel like when it came down to the lip sync, which I also really like about this season, like I mentioned earlier, is that there's less rigory. If you do a little bit better in the lip sync, you win, right? Even if you did so well, you know, in the past with track record and whatever, like season 9 with Sasha Velour, everybody thought Shea was gonna win, and then Sasha Velour, she slayed that lip sync with the flowers. For me, the season was Sapphira, but I think when it came down to it, according to the rules book of how you would win the season, is the final lip sync, and I think Nymphia did win.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think, and that's totally fine because that's Ru's show, not our show.
Yeah.
But this is our show, so.
Clearly it's not our show. We couldn't even make it to episode 4.
Exactly. We both got eliminated on the same episode 3.
Yeah.
What happens here in the family stays in the family, but we do have our sister Sapphira Cristál to do what we can't do.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nymphia to do what I can't do.
Listen, this day is like a holiday in Greek
I really
culture.
do think so too. I'm in love with these queens. I'm in love with the show. They did so well highlighting the queens without them, you know, getting into fights or pushing production, arguments and stuff like that. I feel like kindness and love and talent can also be good television too. So.
Yeah, and I feel like
all the Emmys to them. All the Emmys.
All the Emmys, because no queen from this season is walking away with a bad edit.
Oh yeah. Does anyone?
And I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like kudos, VH1, World of Wonder, MTV, whatever, Viacom, RuPaul, Fenton, all of y'all. Like kudos for that. That's really cool. Thank you for celebrating Drag that way and giving us this very special season and this very special day.
Yeah, maybe they've been watching Bootleg Opinions because for the last few seasons we were just saying, let's just let the queens be kind and just let the talent be, and that could be good TV too.
That can be good TV too. And I hope that the audience just watched it through the roof, and I hope that it wins all the Emmys to prove to them that, like, you just don't have
love
to.
is love.
Yeah.
We're not here to groom people. We're not pedophiles. We're not here to, you know, be mentally unstable. We're just here full of love and celebration, and drag is expression. It's beautiful. We put on this superhero cape to feel brave, courageous, and do anything we want, and we want to just set a great example for the world out there to show that femininity, masculinity, they're all just social constructs, and you can do whatever you want in this world. It's a beautiful world out there, so go walk it.
Yeah, and I think that the queens from season 16 are going to go out there and make some magical things happen with this really wonderful art form that this has been turning it out with.
Aww.
I'm releasing a pantyhose line.
Yeah.
Like, you really, Drag Race is a trampoline.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can bounce on that and jump as high as you want. And I can't wait for all of the girls from season 16 to jump as high as they can go and see what happens for the whole world because of their push from Mother.
Yeah. These queens are about to blossom. Maybe me and you should have auditioned for a later season.
I know, we should have waited.
Oh yeah, just like Sapphira, she auditioned 11 times, but she had 11 plus years to develop and find herself.
Also, they get like a talent show. They all get to come back for a lip sync. They
Yeah.
all get money. These
budget's
things didn't
higher.
happen on our seasons.
Girl, my check was sad, girl. My check was sad. But anyway, this is Bootleg Opinions, and thank you so much, Honey Davenport, for having me. And thank you so much, Honey Davenport, for coming here.
No, thank you for having.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. You had low-key thought that I wasn't into doing Bootleg Opinions because a couple of times she asked me I wasn't available. But, like, I love your show.
Oh,
I
thank
watch
you.
your show all the
You-
time.
Okay, who was my guest last week then?
I don't watch it religiously, but I saw all the time.
You see, I'm a
I saw all the time, not
Let me
religiously.
catch you outside.
I mostly watch it when LiqCour-Jeté's on it.
Okay,
I do
cool.
li- I
Okay,
do
cool.
think LiqCour-Jeté is my favorite one of your special
Okay, got
guests. But like y'all have a vibe together.
Yeah. We
When
have a vibe together too.
Yeah, we do.
We have a different vibe. I feel like with a different guest, it's always a different vibe. Some I connect, some like I do it one time, like girl. Girl.
Like that was like talking to a brick wall.
It's talking to a brick wall. There's no sometimes they edit them to have a really great personality, but like sometimes when you're just talking to them, like girl. There's nothing to bounce off of. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do enjoy having you. And we will see her on Bootleg Opinions for All Stars 9 coming out in May in 3 weeks.
Yes, because you won't see me on All Stars 9.
Yeah, me neither.
Or 10 either.
Or 10. We'll be on season 1275.
Baby, I'm gonna be so good by then.
Yeah, when Sasha Colby is hosting. Bye, y'all.
Hey, squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.